movement speed that Sivir needs. She's obviously going to have her ultimate, and speeding up a Wukong is very strong. I think part of the reason why we did see the Wukong choice here instead of the Poppy for Pyosik is just how strong he is with Cyclone when he has that actually on the hunt. Zilean, of course, going to be speeding Sivir up as well. And there's a lot of macro power here with this Taliyah, assuming that Chovy doesn't just destroy him in lane. Knows he's taken cleanse, as I was talking about before.
All right.
The Wukong skin is just, it's so silly. This is how he's shaking his head around.
And Deft wasn't able to find much boomerang.
Okay, here's the early gank coming through from Pyosik. Does have this vision cleared out.
Yeah, both teleports have been expended as well, so this is actually a very high-value gank at the same time.
Yeah, even if he doesn't get a kill, if he forces Doran to back, it is super massive for him.
Yeah, as now Kingen with a Gnar in a fantastic spot. Doran is in so much trouble. Permafrost is good there onto Pyosik, but the Gnar is into the wall. Wallop for the layered CC, and they should have the damage. First blood, but Pyosik's going to be traded. Doran gets a lot of money here, but he will lose a full wave.
Yeah, he's going to lose a full wave. He's going to lose a plate as well at minimum here, so you feel really good about this, as DRX obviously would have felt a lot better if Pyosik does not go down, but still a huge win for them. Because you and I were casting, and you and I had different opinions on whether we thought it was going to be great or not, and then the game was not about Showmaker at all. They just got a super strong 2v2 lead, and it didn't matter even a little bit. So we'll see how this one goes. Okay, Kingen.
Yeah, he's going to have to flash. Pyosik has made it into this pit as Lehens doesn't exactly find too much value, but that's a very, very dead Gnar. And it's Chovy that picks up the kill. They'll also get themselves this Rift Herald, and DRX just kind of donating.
Wouldn't you know it, he's got a Dark Seal on Ahri. They give him the kill. I've seen this movie before.
Yeah.
And this is why, even though Taliyah is an extremely strong pick right now in this meta, was buffed on this patch, is also a flex. If Ahri is open, Chovy will just let you have it and be happy to play this, as this is Kingen trying to set up here very early on in this fight, but no Gnar, just charmed. This is just not a real 4v4 fight here for DRX, so just not set up at all.
Well, this is a real 2v2. Wait, make it a 2v3. Sudo come back to life, and Beryl is at half health. Zeka had to use his cleanse as well. Deft also flash healed in the bottom lane as Ruler ulted him, I think. Ruler didn't need to invest anything. And Deft didn't ult, so I guess there's that, but he doesn't have either of his summoner spells.
Fight us in the skirmish over here right now. As we'll go back and watch, it's an extendo beam. No. Well, yes, actually, it's both the extendo beam and also the wall ride over. He just gets on top of Deft here, forces him to heal. And then the flash comes through. Ruler does not follow flash, knowing he's just barely a little bit too low on damage to finish him off.
And I think DRX are just looking for any sort of skirmish where they're like, oh, stop with all of this macro, just come and fight us so that we can just press our buttons and see what happens. Because elsewhere on the map, Gen.G are just outplaying them.
And remember, Sivir needs to be ahead. The whole story is Deft, you know, not on his own, but has just fallen so far behind because Ruler's been given so much resources.
Well, On the Hunt has been popped here, but the ulti comes through from Peanut, and he just gets rid of Pyosik. Doran as well, able to just Arctic Assault himself away as Ruler. A little bit worse for wear, but otherwise he's okay. Still trying to get in here as Pyosik wants to find a Cyclone, but he is going to back away. Yeah, you can see DRX are probably still waiting for Deft to finish like 3 items or something like that, and then hoping that they can find that big team fight, as Deft does get some value out of the spell shield, but now Pyosik a little far forward than he otherwise wants to be. Is Zeka going to jump off his wall a little bit early? Pyosik still very, very low as the Glacial Prison is not going to find Zeka there. He instantly cleanses, and now the Cyclone comes in. Pyosik's immediately dead though, and Gen.G, they just weather the storm. Now Chovy dashing forward. Spirit Rush 2 comes in. There's the charm that's going to connect onto Beryl, and he's going to be taken down to his Chrono Shift. Now Lehens sees it as his angle of attack, and they take down Deft before he can do anything. Extendo Beam comes down, and Lehens is just holding on to everyone. This is beautiful team fighting from Gen.G as Zeka is taken down. That's an ace. But now they're caught on a reset, so they lose this Drake, and that's a lot of tempo.
Well, that's a bit facetious early. I don't know if they lose the Drake necessarily.
Well, that's true, as Peanut is going to throw them away to keep his verdict, and just says thanks for the leash. Maybe this is just access to another team fight, as Ruler is going 1v3 in the back line, and he's going to survive for now, flashing on forward. Zeka in trouble now as well. Extendo Beam is not going to be able to find him, and he does manage to kill the Zeri, but unfortunately that's just a little bit too little, and it's way too late, as it's still 8,000 gold in the lead, and Gen.G will just find themselves another fight. Practically nothing, as now Chovy's going to find Kingen alongside Peanut. Just waiting for his opportunity to find a charm, but I believe it was on cooldown, or it just straight up did not do enough. And Kingen will escape. I mean, I'm looking at Gen.G, I'm like, well, Doran was from KT. I still don't think you're allowed to say that word, as Doran is going to throw the Glacial Prison in towards Pyosik here, and Beryl is just going to be obliterated. No, I think you're safe, Wolf. I think you're safe with saying excited. I think that's absolutely fine, as
Chovy has a death cap, and 10 stacks.
Oh, God.
He could buy a full Magi's, I think, at this stage. Like, he probably has the money for it.
Yeah, I think you buy most of Boris's shop. As Peanut's just going to do a drive-by here as the Ragdoll Poppy, just putting the fear into DRX. As he's going to charge up the ult, look for an opportunity, doesn't find it, but that's because the rest of Gen.G are too fast, taking down this Baron. Peanut going to take a fair bit of damage there as Pyosik, I think Chovy looked at him, and he lost the majority of his health. In goes Ruler, immediately he's knocked up though. That is a huge mistake from the AD carry of Gen.G. Don't know whether it's going to mean that they'll lose the game, but that was optimistic, to say the least.
Yeah, very optimistic, and now a lot of Barons deleted here. Let's see what else Kingen can catch looks like with the retreat path to the right side here, where there is no inner turret.
And this turret is, it was there a few moments ago. Extendo Beam onto King, and he has to be careful here as in goes Doran, only down to half health as Pyosik with a defensive Cyclone. Doran is their target, but Chovy dives past him, and the inhibitor is going to fall. There was a champion in it. Her name was Siva. She was really good at killing minion waves. As now Zeka's going to have to flash. Charm does go wide as Warrior Trickster comes on through, but it's not going to save him this time around as Doran finds the Glacial Prison. And oh my God, the AoE explosion from Gen.G as they find all of DRX. Def trying to run away. He's not going to be able to escape this one. There's a triple kill for Ruler. And as we were talking about the theoretical game extension, the game ends.
Yeah, I mean, Gen.G, they have slow wave clear, they have slow siege, I guess I should say, to close the game out. So we did, as casters often do, and talk about what DRX could do to win, but DRX could not do it because they are so monumentally behind, as Gen.G is going to look to extend the gold lead before they just walk over and kill the Nexus. 10 seconds on Pyosik, but does not have Cyclone. Used it in that last fight, and Gen.G, not their fastest win, but definitely one of their best against another east side, or rather west side team.
Yep, Peanut as well actually found an ult that time around. Pyosik going to have to flash and Warrior Trickster, but none of it actually matters because the Nexus is dead. Gen.G will claim game number 1 and move to 1-0 in this series. Again, yeah, that was about as good as it could be. Do it faster next time, please. And then they all left. I think we're just going to chill for a little bit before we get into the next game. Not as much to go over as you could imagine was happening in the DRX booth. But let's see who's going to actually get the pick here. I would kind of expect Peanut to collect that one, as, yeah, the Poppy was banned. And it's going to be Vi that's picked up. And Vi, Ari?
We could have also seen Doran try to play something like an Aatrox or a Scion here to really bolster this team's mid-game power. The Aatrox in particular could have been nice in lane, and then if you get ahead with Chovy and Ruler, then Aatrox just rolls around the map, killing anybody who's near him.
Pretty even split here as far as the fan chants are concerned. DRX are just going to have to wake up a little bit, I think, moving into this game. Yeah, possibly in trouble again, as immediately the dive forward, and that's the last auto. All too easy, and we mentioned Peanut has been very, very good at taking control, but Pyosik going to try and fight this one back. There it is! The flash for the punch to finish that one off. Now Pyosik still looking for more. He'll find the Q. He'll even dive further forward. Peanut's going down so low. Beryl wants to finish this one off, and it's Zeka that collects it in the end. And yeah, Pyosik may have died.
He actually survives the Bell so late. The takedown came through first.
In the meantime,
Ruler's alone.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. Lahen's going to flash forward, though, for the loyalty program. And the rend is a little bit early, but it doesn't seem to matter. As now Ruler's going to go for a double kill, and this game's over, everyone.
Yep. Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Yep.
Doran looks really sad on this player cam. It's almost as if he's like, well, this game is just not about me, is it?
매혹으로 먼저 봐야
But it
내가
is
더 할
not.
듯.
As
가볼게.
Talia
내가
on
먼저
the
할게.
back side of this just gets knocked up. Confirm. Flashes, but the auto will come through. Very easy. Pyosik gets a connect here. As Chovy tries to block him out. Does not have his charm available. He's very low on mana as well. Pyosik does get a flash out here as he gets the kill, and Lahen's bails out very late.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Interesting.
Talia's dead. This is why we don't watch replays like this.
Okay. Well, yeah. And I think that we're just never going to see Zeka dying there. Because Pyosik's going to come down. We're going to see whether we can grab this kill onto Ruler. He does get polymorphed, and Pyosik manages to hit it. But that is going to be the kill, and Deft picks it up. This is big news. Even through the cannon barrage as well, which does now mean Doran has a lot less power there towards the top side.
Is going to roam as well. Looks like here clears that wave and comes up. Control ward, though, that was set up in the river, so could have been really cool.
Well, Barrel's dead. As Pyosik's going to come on through yet again, but he's immediately out of there, sitting on 200 health now. But Lahen's and Peanut not going to be able to catch up to Deft. But that's just a very swift shutdown. As not the same to be said here for Gen.G on the bottom side, but Fate's Call is going to see whether they can deal with that. Ruler down very, very low as Deft is going to cleanse the handshake, but Ruler should be able to pull the sticks out, and he has the bailout, and that is going to allow him to survive. Hostile takeover just sails by magnificently as it's another kill, double kill for Ruler on the bottom side of the map. Yeah, well, Kingan's just desperately trying to kill the minion wave. There are three Gen.G members bearing down on him. There's the knock-up, but I think the charm should be able to come through as Chovy barely even needs it. He'll tank up the turret, and he'll just Spirit Rush away, picking up the extra essence for the reset.
In this early game where they have both dominated lane. It's the laning phase.
That's a flash handshake. As Pyosik going to try and turn this around as Barrel's scooting on over. Deft finding some autos here as well. Extendo Beam flying past as Zeka throws through the wall, but now Chovy and Peanut making their way over, and you can see DRX want none of this. They're like, all right, you take the Drake, leave us alone, please.
Ruler's like, you have bailout, right? Why are they coming at me? Okay, looking for Peanut gank angle.
Yeah, well, that's going to do it. Pyosik's going to turn up, but the Everfrost is just too good out of Chovy. Still, Pyosik takes a while to die. Peanut eventually puts in the last remaining denting blow, and that will secure the kill on the Lee Sin.
This matchup tonight was one of our big ones. This was one of the matchups this week we were most excited for, and it's just been a walk.
It really has. Deft managing to flash to get out of the way of that one. Hostile takeover also not going to work, as now Deft with the ultimate doing a fair bit of damage, but Fate's Call comes down yet again. Over the wall they go.
Well, Hedge is like, oh man, like I didn't even get to knock him up. I didn't get to do anything.
This is Harlem Globetrotters, Wolf. This is Harlem Globetrotters. It's not fair.
It really isn't fair. And like I said walk, I meant to say wash, but also wanted to say walk over at the same time. It's a wash that's a walk over. It's
yeah, you got it. It's gruel.
You
know, from Mean Girls.
Yeah, it's you either get caught by us here and you're further away, or I hit you with it, you die faster. It's kind of a perfectly executed Q there as Lulu here on the wrong side, hoping so desperately, flashes and just gets instantly blown. Not even worth that much gold at this point with how dominant this bottom 2v2 has been.
Yep.
This is like Gen.G is like breaking the rules of League of Legends. So mid goes bottom.
Oh dear. Beryl is going to get Cannon Barrage as there's the Assault and Battery onto Pyosik. Beryl stays alive for a long time. Peanut will fall down. Deft able to dodge out of the way of the charm crucially here. But there's the Flash Orb of Deception, and Chovy picks up the kill onto the Lulu, making it once again a favorable trade for Gen.G.
That guy's coming over.
And here on the bottom side, Beryl's dead. As Chovy picks up that kill. We saw picture-in-picture. He landed a charm, everyone. He has 2 items.
Fast Banshee's Veil again. This game feels very familiar. I wonder if we'll get robbed again.
Well, Kingan is going to look for a fight. Peanut is going to be here, though. Assault and Battery should be able to stop him from ulting back, and it absolutely does, as now he's looking to get out of here. Zeka turns up, but Peanut's still just fighting this one out. And he, of course, can do that. His passive allows him to just keep fighting. Yep, that one's still taking a while to come back up again. Extendo Beam doing a little bit of work here, but Chovy does find. Oh my goodness, they were just saving the barrel kill until later, as the Assault and Battery will come through now as well onto Deft. He'll get taken down. The Vi will fall as well as Chovy makes it to relative safety, but the kill trade is in favor of Gen.G. Fate's Call connects onto the Ornn as Lahens immediately gets shoved back. He has to bail out himself as all the kill comes through just a little bit too late. And now Doran is looking for even more. My God, the Prowler's Claw damage.
Prowler's Claw
Did you see the value? It was just insane as he almost dies to the turret there, but he'll just make his way back out. 107 on the. As there's a Rift Herald chilling in the bottom lane.
The Rift Herald's a 6th member of Gen.G.
Yeah.
Joined.
That's why it looks like they have more players on the map. Okay, the Ram is going to fly through. This Baron is very, very low. Pyoshik steals away the Baron! He will immediately get taken out. I don't know whether it means anything, but it was cool. Barrel's real dead. As Chovy has another Spirit Rush, the Orb of Deception will come back and do that true damage. As Peanut will say goodnight. Oh, the Charm also is going to land as Lahens is flashing for another loyalty program. Lands the Handshake, which is the better ability as far as locking down a target. Peanut dives forward with 0 health. And he will get bailed out, but Deft should be able to kite this one effectively. He does so. Now Lahens is going to fall down as well. Extendo Beam onto Ruler. Will Deft be able to jet set Radio Future through this wall? The answer is no.
Pushing this Rift Herald. He pushed mid-wave in, and now it comes over here to get this inner turret crash.
I will go down with Shirley, who is pushing like a responsible Rift Herald.
Okay, Pyoshik is like, get out.
Well, teleport to come through here as we're looking to try and get a flank through. The rest of Gen.G now grouping up. Doran going to have to watch out for this Ornn. It's still going to knock him up, but he's able to create enough distance. Oh, Kingen just slightly on a different page from the rest of his team. The Wild Growth will come through, but so will all of the buttons from Gen.G, hostile takeover included, and Doran will be able to utilize all of that Prowler's Claw damage to grab the kill onto his lane opposition.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you saying that lethality isn't going to do it that much? Because he is building crit as well.
All right, he's getting there.
Yeah. See? Peanut not going to get hit by the seismic shove. He's actually looking to try and get back in there as the Assault and Battery is exactly that. Beryl is really dead. Only 3 members left alive here on DRX's side. Zeka does use that stopwatch that he put together earlier, but he is going to be taken down. It's a double kill now for Chovy as he's dancing around this battlefield. The flash comes through. Oh, he can't actually get past the wall as Pyoshik will break his stopwatch and Chovy will finish the job there. It's a triple kill, gets the flash out of Deft here, who's now the last man standing, but he's not going to be standing for much longer. He also has a stopwatch, but Doran has a Prowler's Claw, and he will be able to take down the Zeri. Kingen fresh out of the death chamber, and he's already just full of sticks. Ruler is going to pull them out, and there is the ace. 26. Make that 27 to 9 kills this game. 3 times the amount that DRX has put together. And Gen.G will finish off the 2-0. And honestly, from any moment, this has not looked at all close in any way.
Yep, when you said the game was over, when we had those kills for Rule in the bottom lane, you were not lying, and that was the moment. The game really came to a massive lead, but Chovy would not stop in the mid lane. But T1 wants to take that 2-0, solidify their spot in first place. There's a lot of storylines, there's a lot of excitement. I don't want to spoil it all right now because we have a very exciting series to hit on Saturday. But
thank you very much, guys. This is season for the PUG interview joined by Doran Chovy from Gen.G. Congratulations, guys. Gen.G back on the first place of the LCK Summer Split, and you guys are on a 6-match winning streak. How do you feel? We always thought that this week will be so important for us, and I'm happy that we are able to secure a very clean 2-0 victory over DRX. I always thought DRX is a strong team, so I'm really glad that we are able to get a 2-0 victory. Doran, in game number 1, the opponent blind picked Gnar, which means you had so many counter picks available, but you decided to play Sejuani instead of GP or Gwen. Sejuani is way more reliable than other picks. You know, Narg, GP, I've been playing that forever, so I wanted to try Sejuani this time around. In game number 1, you made an outplay on the top lane, playing 1v2 by yourself. You were getting bullied when you didn't have flash, but you were able to trade back a kill onto the enemy jungler. Were you confident that you'll be able to pick up at least one kill there? No, I was actually like saying, I'm dead, I died. But Puzik died for me. He handed over the kill for me, so I was so relieved. And with that additional kill, Gen.G was able to get the early snowball going. So in game number 1, you were able to actually avoid and absorb so much pressure of the enemy jungler many times. Your former teammate Puzik was bullying top lane. I was like, he's just camping top. So I was paying attention to that, I was watching out for that. And thanks to that, the rest of the Gen.G players were able to play under way less pressure. And so many people are actually praising your current form, which has stepped up so much recently. I'm not really like satisfied with my form. I think it's like just alright and decent. I think I can do better. So I'm looking forward to playing better. And Chobi, you played Ahri for 2 games in a row today. Gen.G decided to let Taliyah through and play Ahri into that Taliyah. During the draft phase, I have all the ideas and knowledge about the mid lane matchup, so I always round out the comp with my mid lane pick, and today it was Ahri, so I was not caring too much about Taliyah. And the Ahri Vi synergy was so on point. And Chobi, your Ahri is 11-0 in the entire LCK history. What makes your Ahri different from others? I don't know. I mean, I think maybe the fundamental skills are really good and solid. I'm guessing so. And I think from now on, a lot of other players will watch out for that Ahri. My Ahri is not that special, You can just let it through. You can just play against my Ahri. Chobi. What about you, Doran? You played GP and built Prowler's Claw. I guess you were having a bit of a fun there. Tell me about that itemization. I went to back to base, and then Essence Reaver, I had money for the Essence Reaver, and I was not able to afford the Trinity Force at that moment, so I was like winning lane, so I just wanted to push it even further, so I just bought what I was able to buy when I was back in base. And including this series, and prior to this series, Gen.G's goal difference at 25 minutes was 7,900. And you were able to get 10k gold lead in game number 2 at 15 minutes. I think it's all the work from Peanut. He's been doing a great job. Doran, do you also agree? Is it Peanut's credit? Of course, obviously. And the next match will be the rematch of T1 this Saturday. Well, Gen.G has been falling to T1 multiple times, so what is your mindset or resolution for that matchup? Well, in the first round robin, we did lose to them, and we know why we lost to them, so we know how to deal with it from now on. So I'm pretty confident going into that matchup this time around. And Gumayusi recently said, if we take Gen.G down, I'm gonna dance the forever second dance on stage as a celebration. So, Doran, would you like to make any pledge? Well, any suggestions? Chobi? I heard T1 has a karaoke. So if we win, we're gonna go to their headquarters and sing a song in the karaoke, We're gonna pay a visit. But I mean, I'm good at dancing too,
저가 추도록 하겠습니다.
I'm gonna do that dance, you know.
추도록 하겠습니다.
I'm gonna do that dance as a ceremony after beating T1. So Chobi will be singing at T1's karaoke and Doran will be dancing on stage. Looking forward to that matchup. Not only about the game, but also the celebration and ceremony after that series. But this will be the end of the interview from Chobi, Doran from Gen.G, and back to the carpet space. Thank you.